I ain't know you was a Jason.
The moment has arrived. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. The Boston Celtics have reached the final destination. An epic journey is nearly complete. The opportunity to win the ultimate prize in a series that will go the distance. They must bring all they can muster against the San Antonio Spurs. Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
The biggest stars have aligned on the biggest night in basketball. This series has gone down to the wire. The air is thick with excitement and anticipation. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Here's Tatum, and now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Jackson. Collins is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Derek White, and it's Tatum in at the 1 spot. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, the ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Shoots from the high post. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Pass to Vassell. Spurs passing it around. Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Tatum no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk to Greg Popovich.
Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum, and he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. So that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Clock at 6, and Fox gets it to go.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
Here's the 3. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Vassell. No good from outside. Boston is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Kicks it out to Collins. Knocks down the 3 ball.
John Collins is excellent from deep. Remember, this guy shot 40% for a season in his history.
To the middle, Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Vassell against Markkanen. Outside, Fox. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Pass to White. Back to Tatum. Jackson has the open look. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, he'll use knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
There's the triple. Kept alive. He goes up again. Wembanyama. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Outside, Markkanen. The 3 from Tatum. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. San Antonio leading by 3. And the rejection by Collins.
Yeah, that's just John Collins erasing shot attempts with that long wingspan.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Takes it inside. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Wembanyama. To the inside. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Celtics trail by 3. Here's White. And the 3 off target. Sohan, the pass to Vassell. Back to Sohan. Inside, here's Fox. Banked in off the glass. And that's now 6 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Fox passes to Vassell. Here's Castle. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Tatum drives in.
I'll tell you, that defense was on point. But how about the better offense of Jason Tatum on his way to the cup? Woo-hoo!
The Spurs have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell against White. White with the double team. Markkanen against Vassell. 5 to shoot. Buries it from three-point range.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Vassell grabs the board.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
1:57 left to play here in the first. Fox inside the line. Rebound, Boston. Come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
A big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Celtics trail by 7. Outside Collins. Outside Tatum. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. And that one, good.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Drew Holiday is checked in for the Celtics. The Celtics shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Tatum no good on the free throw.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Tatum no good. Spurs leading by 7. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
And so he makes both from the line. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Castle, guarded by Tatum. Six on the shot clock. Here's Castle. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Tatum against Bay. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Spurs lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Jaren Jackson is out there with John Collins. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's White in a 2-guard.
And look at Bay moving at full speed, not letting anyone get in his way.
Jackson misses.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And it's sent back by White. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Here's Castle. Into the lane. And that one is stuffed right through.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Tatum. Bay pulls it in. Spurs leading by 9. Pass to Castle. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Count it.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Tatum, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. 5th on the list, Jason Tatum.
And he's... take it off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Castle, guarded by Tatum. Castle misses.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the...
Oh, Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Making a change here. Fox is checked in, and a change for the Celtics. Pritchard's checked in. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Now Bay, 6 to shoot. A crossover, and Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 9. Pass to White. Beyond the arc. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Here's Castle. 11 points in the game. Down low. Now Bay. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Spurs lead by 8.
And that mid-range isn't where Bay butters his bread, but his force, he's more than able of knocking those down. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Fox. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Tatum driving. And the shot goes in. Tatum's got 21. Spurs leading by 6. Fox passes to Bay. Back to Fox. Pass to Vassell. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Boston.
Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively. Bothered that shot.
The 3 from Tatum. Tatum with another miss. For San Antonio, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Outside Fox. Vassell wide open. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Out to White from outside the arc. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Bay. And it's White with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Goes to Collins. Misses from short range.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Fox with it. Shot from 12. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Celtics trail by 8. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Tatum draws the double. Pass to White. Markkanen from outside. Hands it from downtown.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
Side out.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Fox. That one misses. Great D that time from Tatum. Markkanen finds Tatum. Outside Collins. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. San Antonio leading by 4. Stolen by Markkanen. Fox against Tatum. Here's Collins, and the layup's good off the glass. Collins has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
Fox deciding where to go with it. A rebound by the Celtics.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Fox passes to Branham. Wembanyama ushered the miss by the Spurs. The Celtics have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Branham, the pass to Wembanyama. For the three. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And here's Collins from outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court.
I gotta see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel?
Looking at how the Celtics... That is more than enough of a...
And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
The Celtics shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Tatum. He hangs. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here is Fox. Fires from deep. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. A 2-point game. A steal. Sohan with the ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Collins.
Yeah, the defender all over.
San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. No good on the second free throw. Tatum against Fox. The flush by Tatum.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Now, here's Fox. 10 points for him. Wembanyama looking it over. Takes a 3. De'Aaron Fox. And that's good. Fox has got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Yep, that one goes in there. Tatum's got 29.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Victor Wembanyama is second. Here's Wembanyama. 6 points for him. Fox finds Vassell. Back to Fox. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Fox, and there's the drive.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
Got that one up quick. Collins has got the lead up to 5 now for Boston.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. Pritchard, he's checked in for John Collins. Vassell against Tatum. And the rejection by Jackson. Shoots. Tatum finds Jackson. This one for 3. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Castle. In the corner, Sohan with it. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Tatum. That one's not going to go. The Spurs have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Pritchard. Busted. No good that time either.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The Celtics have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The Celtics making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Sohan. Here's Castle. Guarded by Tatum. That one goes. Counted. Castle's got 15 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play. Getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Just sense the confidence Drew Holiday has, ready to shoot off the catch.
Here's Castle. He's got 15. Fires the 3. Misses. Fourth time against 7 makes in this game. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Tatum. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Here's White. No good with the triple. And San Antonio shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Now for an update on John Collins' injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information for us. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. To have an injury like this now in the NBA Finals, just flat out unreal. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
John Collins, he's checked in for the Celtics. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, 2 big nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Branham. The putback. And Boston with the rebound. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Collins from the arc. Good. It's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Branham. White covering. Sohan, the pass to Branham. Against the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Tatum no good.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Spurs have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. San Antonio making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and the second free throw, good.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the 1 miss.
Here's Tatum. Inside Tatum.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Branham. He's got 7. And the basket by Castle.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Outside White. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Pass to Branham. Sohan with the ball. He's guarded by Collins. The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so Sohan nails both of them.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Vassell against Tatum. Outside White. Now Tatum. Oh, what a dunk!
Out below!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the
previous play is under review.
For the buzzer.
And guys, with the NBA championship on the line.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
Too. So you know they're happy to have instant replay at their disposal to get this right.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Spurs out in front. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And now let's check in with Hall of Famer David Aldridge to see how De'Aaron Fox is doing. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. John Collins is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's White. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Tatum in at the point. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. Bay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Collins.
You gotta like how ready Bay always seems to be, prepared to seize the moment whenever his number's called.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. In the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 18 points just in the second half.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Spurs trail by 3. Vassell outside. That shot wide open.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basket.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Connects from three-point range.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Vassell against Markkanen. Vassell outside. They set the screen. Misses the three. Boston leading by 7. And here's Tatum for 3. And it's Mamoukelashvili with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Vassell. Over Jackson. Vassell, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
The deep three from Tatum. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Outside White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And here is Fox. They need this. And Boston with the rebound. Markkanen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The three from Tatum. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got his 6th rebound on the night. Vassell outside. Good on the triple. Vassell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumper. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Spurs trail by 7. Takes the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is something Jackson Jr. continues to work on, wanting to become a legitimate threat from deep.
Fox, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Here's Vassell. Rebound, Boston.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Tatum's shot is off.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
The 9-foot shot, and he nails the jumper.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Tatum kicks it out to Markkanen. Shoots over Vassell. Kept alive. Up top, Tatum. Tries again. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Bay really understands how to draw fouls. Fantastic at getting defenders to overcommit. And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Drew Holiday. He's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And the dunk by Tatum.
Jason Tatum under duress of the shot clock. Big moment, no problem.
Spurs trail by 5. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Vassell, he's checked in for Bay. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases or D. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the basket by Castle.
And since he entered the league, Vassell's playmaking has really come a long way. He is a solid creator.
Tatum's shot is off. Fox with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Vassell. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Give him credit. Vassell has worked incredibly hard to become a guy that this team can count on to take big shots.
Back to Tatum. Nice defense by Vassell. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 14-5 run. Outside, Fox. To take the lead, that gives them the lead. Fox has got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
On the wing, Holiday. Boston, no good that time either. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 16-5 run.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Three-pointer, Fox. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
The willingness to embrace the pressure, Markkanen, big-time delivery.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste, not at this point in the game.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. There's 25 seconds. Oh, watch out for Wembanyama.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Well, those were essential. Very steady work at the free throw line and a very tight game.
And here's Tatum for three. Laces one from three.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Tatum against Fox.
Celtics foul. Jason Tatum. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Five seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. Got one more, though. That's off his run, so he misses both. And a deep three from Fox. Oh, and the Boston Celtics have done it. They are now the NBA champions.
Fans, thank you for your attendance.
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Droopy on the beat.
Boy, Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city Leia, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope. Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city Leia, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope. No Espanol, I'm allergic to Rojo, and legally blind, all I'm seeing is go. D to the A, there and back, if we ride with from the T to the O. Up in the you can keep what you owe. Granny told me, boy, you reap what you sow. Do the most, we over, even the skull. Steady on the run, glued his feet to the floor. Up in my Tesla, I stopped at Valero, think I should quit. Life is a gamble, and I'm how we drop, you can come and take a baby sip, still taste it. Just 1-on-1, sitting around the stars, double R for the race. Hit a race like a spaceship is flow. All this drip thing, I'm below sea level. With that weak best, ride around with. Watch 3 pebbles. Bam, bam, down 3, hit the grand slam. 4 pockets full, fully switch, go wham, wham. Count it to my hands cramp. Road DSM on the beach, not a sandstand. Boy. Hey, hey. They wanna and leave me to act like they need me. I do it alone. She wanna and go back to hubby, he probably could smell my cologne. The mercer, I show him no mercy. I really was watching the throne. For real. They turning me down when my baby is asleep only time that I'm watching my tone. We don't want chips with a chip on our shoulder. If he Obi-Wan and I gotta be Yoda. Don't need no promoter. We pull up, they know us. I'm the Ayatollah, snatching your controller. I don't give a f about you when I'm focused. All the you take, I'm taking over. I paid attention, don't need no payola. Can't take away from me, you just need to take. Picture like I made the stencil. Your whole image, I'm a cold Bennett. I don't know what the they done told. I put all of my heart and my soul in it. I met you in person, you so different. I can't listen to you for a whole minute. Took a blood test, ain't no winner. They like, no, he didn't. Got him more invested. If it's one thing I make no exceptions. I got new addresses, I got no reception. I got love and hate coming from both directions. I come from the D where they like a core progression. I'm omnipresent, I got no reflection. Made a living off bars, I need no correction. Grinding out, gotta stay patient. While you outside, we on staycation. Like ain't no player for real unless you play making. I take the chances you hate taking. Dog, I'ma go West Craven. I'm at the safe haven. They play with my name and I can't take it. Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass. I just might be the hope.
Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider. Me, musta got bit by a goat. I used to dream as a kid I would grow to be one. I hope that I inspire hope for you to go get what you desire most. Spit fire, I was just flying coach. Y'all thought you were sick, you were misdiagnosed. I'm dope and you never had this. Now my state's in the building and that I slept on more floors in the Empire State Building. I got so many stories, but I hate ceilings. Ain't filling your top 5 favorite rappers, so I know they about to be at me. But this to me is a mystery. How rappers I've already ripped could be higher up on a list than me. Yet here I sit on your list though at 5. Wish though it's fine, but just know inside to me the hilarious. So when I get disto and by a pioneer who is one of the reasons why I am here, they tell me I should just let the go and slide. Melly Mel shouldn't get no reply. That man is a legend, so am I. And anyone else who thinks it'd be wise and easy as pie to beat me and tries can treat me just like they can. Stuck up, but I never conceded whenever ever retreated. You never seen it. Every dream that I ever dreamt, I exceeded. Team at my legacy, I definitely did. Controversy, I always fed on, I need it. Treat it like a truck hit a head on, I meet it. I get on a beat, and it's like that I Got a Tiger song is playing in my head on repeat. I've been knocked down so many times, can't count. Sometimes does not pan out. That's just the way that the card hands dealt. John Manziel, odd man out. Heavyweight war to Scott Van Pelt. I can't help but feel like a victim of, cause I am bound to get that way beyond crazy, shady gone. But hey, maybe I'm the GOAT, the Bishon and Baby Tron, and that's why they be on it, they be on. Cause
Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass. I just might be the hope.
Yeah, it is for the culture. Gotta keep it straight like Travolta or the crease upon jeans with Travolta. We was dancing like machines. A JB, cape up on his shoulders or the Mike Prince pulled up out the holster. Same tree, it represent blackness from the passage. The past is alive and well, surprising like magic. The ultimate is classic. Now I ain't reinvent the wheel. I simply put some spinners on it and begin to peel. So many layers to my people, but we tend to feel as though the media presents us like we sent. And it's tragic, we the fabric of any field. We make a static from a static when we interfere. To be the leader means you never see the vision clear. Too busy blazing for the followers to get the steal. I'm the smoke for all creators who ain't get the deal. The culture first, if you foreign to it, it's the real.
For the real ones who build what we make here to stay evermore. You can't feel how it feels. You just fake in the phone.
If you ain't from it, you can love it. Just remember, bring a budget for the people who discover what you covered. We got a lot of problems, and the quickest way above it, not to shove it under bridges, but to fish it out in public. Instead, we try to hide it, commodify it, monopolize it, then we gotta buy it from outsiders we never trusted. From Congos to break beats to symphonies to deep bass, that's from Chuck Brown to heat waves to MPs. Cut down and replay the MCs they give us now, but keepsake to keepsake. It's a tough sound, a weak link. Deep fakes, give it up now or meet fate. No metaphor in the form of food, it's real soul. Not getting credit for the culture, getting real old. Not too many things in life that I would for. Give it up or give it up, I'm getting real close.
For the real ones who build what we make here to stay evermore.
running from the bottom. On my hands, ain't no dirt on my body. Whip big body. It'll be a real big problem. Whole lot of pride. That's something you don't know nothing about it. Still that way. You ain't built that way. I've been more in pain. Way to came broad day. Really short fuse. Had a long day. Body like wow. Like.
Wait.
You know I'm an east side, big TD, step a whole rep, there. Top dog since top ramen now, steak a lobster with a shrimp, Put a ribbon on it, get you. Real, never switch, Came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, came a long way. Been a long way, real long way. And it's still that way, and it's still that way. Broad day, live that way, that way. Came a long way, real long way, been a long way, real long way, and it's still that way, and it's still that way, still that way, still that way, still that way. Woo, woo, woo. This not a drill, bucket of ice on me, how should I chill? Watch how I know how I'm rocking, you know how I'm built. Still in the trenches, we out in the field. If she in her bag, then it's Prada Chanel. The is fake. For real, still that way. Run up if you feel that way. You can get this work, but the work don't ship, cause it really don't feel that way. Seen a whole lot of rapping and a whole lot of get chipped like ice. The price just went up, the checks come down from talking that spice. Talk to me nice. You know I'm an east side, big TD, step a whole rep, there. Top dog since top ramen now, steak and lobster with a shrimp, Put a ribbon on it. Real, never switch that. Came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, came a long way. Been a long way, real long way. And it's still that way, and it's still that way. Broad day, live that way, that way. Came a long way, real long way. Been a long way, real long way. And it's still that way, and it's still that way, still that way. Still that way, still that way.
Ride the highway, ride the bus. What my house look like? Walking, she gon' make you. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get the Sprite in, pull the out the pantry. Take it and I'm dancing. She bop like a, I'm like a candle. Up in the car seat, hold it for ransom. Want her back, better call me. It's whatever I'm buying at the party. Fly, looking dummy. I'll probably get, I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash, it's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the when they jump like a bunny. Got but ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep. Way I slide in that cool boy, I keep that tongue. We done went right there all the way to the sun. Get in the pot, get like a. Why would I keep her? I never went London. I just went and gave to my brother. But then oh, that's over. Why would you keep a little sugar? Why would you keep a little? Ride the highway, ride the bus. What my house look like? Walking, she gon' make you. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get the Sprite, pull the out the pantry. They fly, they looking dummy. I probably. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash, it's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the when they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep it. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep it. But it got a TV, hey. That boy like a BB, hey. You won't see me, hey. Push it like see me, hey. Why let won't be me, hey. When I'm creeping, hey. In the genie, hey. Cause you saying I'm, hey.
Make you know what's going, you got jeans like December. Came up in nickel with her mama was her daddy. And when I'm in the Midwest, she say holla at your family. My dog paid me that taste like candy. My dog out laying them low, ain't breaking none laws out. Southside still in the car, still in the car, still not the car. Not no, no star, hold up, I got a call. Said that I'm a cool cat. Yeah, tell him I'm a top dog. Rollin' when I let the outside, but she doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't they ain't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot. I ain't tripping, I don't wanna lose count. Talking my, it was just us. Up drive, hop in my ride, pat me that. On the west side, on the 110, swinging. Let's grill, let's spill, spin a few crumbs. Pop smoke, young, no too much. Spaceship, fake boat, Kanye, young, don't stay too long. Big truck, big wheel, big rock, them probably hate my guts. Tryna gain my trust, but it's all out lust. I'm a cool cat. Yeah, tell him I'm a top dog. Rollin' when I let the outside, but she doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't they ain't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot. Tell him I'm a cool cat. Yeah, tell him I'm a top dog. Rollin' when I let the outside, but she doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't they ain't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot.
I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing, I go hard as I can go to win. I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing, I go hard as I can go to win. You talking to again, you breaking the code again. I'm on the road again, we snucking this with them again. This new tricks, you can fold it in. I know they be hating, I still pose. They we on they block like we posted. Been with me on my road to rich. We didn't oversold the load again. Too many plays, been up for too many days. Boy, you got ways. I get the I'ma pay, they gon' where you stay. I had to run up them bands when I got out the can't go back, I got too many K's. And he acting bad on the ground, but we know it's gonna happen. It happen every occasion. Somebody, I be telling my youngest to chill. Check the stats, I do numbers for real. And this ain't no cap, I get money for real. That little boy ain't ran up no commas for real. Don't play with baby, I go million for million. I made it out, but yet I'm still in the field. 500 racks in my years. 10 carat diamonds spit in my earlobe. Superhero baby saving the ghetto. If I'm not the man, I'm the man in the middle. How about a coat, my hand on my... He just a fan and he mad, I don't feel him. I know they know that I ran with him. You know I still run with them guys. It's a waste of my time. I want somebody's. I risk it out, put my on the line. I came from the back of the line. We had it cracking since back when the one was alive. You can go ask him my line. I wish Lil Wu would've never went through with his move, but I'm glad that he threw with his dime. Yeah, I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing, I go hard as I can go to win. I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing, I go hard as I can go to win. He tryna diss me, that ain't gon' get to me. I can't get my energy. He said that when I see him, then he'll see. No, they mad cause they can't take a seat with me. Got the best of the best in the with me. Hands down, can't nobody compete with me. How you feel like me young, I'm a cash cow. I got 10 million cash for my last album. I'm just waiting on brother on the max out. Every show that I get, it be packed out. 5K for your team, you got ripped off. Spend 100,000 on mine. Crack a smile just to show the diamond. From the corner to another continent. Got a baby daddy, I don't want it. Need a Nike deal, how I'm running. He can't come to the A, he on punishment. Catch that boy out of place, we gon' him. Take his chain and his watch on some funny. Brody ready to crash on some dummy. Gotta me for free, ain't no money. I been on some lady. I been off a jet with some. We had 20 vibes out in Vegas. I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing. I go hard as I can go to win. I'm back going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, so they gotta put orders in. Try my best to act like I didn't care, but I can't hold it in. And I'm not in the losing. I go hard as I can go to win.
Is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani's, Roger like Kalani's. Okay, here where the party is, right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena. Let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back. You don't need no one, help you inspire, But I'ma add to you, I'ma give you some best, I'ma add to you. Around the avenue and I ain't never seen no one bad as you. Maybe I'm serious too, they can't disrespect you, I gladly. I don't play about mine, I don't care. I'm addicted to you and it's clear. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani's, Roger like Kalani's. Okay, here where the party is, right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena. Let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back. You don't need no one, help you inspire, Baby, let's be a movie. Come with me, know that I'm choosy. I need you to back it up, that ain't fast enough. You know I'm man enough, and I don't play about it. You know that about it. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani's, Roger like Kalani's. Okay, here where the party is, right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena. Let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own